Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go! I told y'all! Withdrew $4,700 earlier at 3 a.m., $2,600, then I withdrew $1,000, right? Guys, let this be motivation. You can do this too, right? This is just a number on the screen. It doesn't mean nothing. You got to detach yourself away from the money. If you want to be a next level trader, you need to detach yourself from the money. This does not mean nothing. I am up $5,000. This does not mean anything. I always told myself, man, I wanted to be in a position to where, if my parents wherever go through something, I could, take off the plate. And that's the whole reason why I really even started day trading. What's up, YouTube, man? So these last couple of days have been very time consuming, man. I've been really moving around a lot. Life update. As you can see, guys, I got my teeth done. And honestly, man, I'm really excited about that. Not saying I didn't like my teeth. I love what God gave me. I'm blessed. My smile wasn't bad. But I think my teeth were kind of, getting a little yellow, right? And I've tried whitening trips. I've tried all these things to kind of, whiten it a little bit, and just never really got to the level that I wanted to personally. And I didn't like the gaps I had in my teeth. So I said, you know what, why not fix it, right? I feel like your smile is so important, man, because it definitely opens up doors for conversations. And, that's something that if I'm having my face in the camera every single day, right, that's something I want to feel confident, feel good about. Not saying I'm not already a confident guy, but that was something that I was like, you know what, I want to get done for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed to even be in a position to where I'm able to do that. All in all, I think the treatment cost about, in total with everything, trip to Colombia cost about like maybe $12,000 with everything, treatments, flights, hotels, everything, stuff like that. So that right there, man, was a dope experience, right? Went to Cali, Colombia for my first time. Every single time I go to Colombia, I always went to Medellin or Cartagena. But I got to experience Cali, which was dope, right? I had a good time with that. But I'm really just glad to be back home, right? I'm back in my office space, my mental. I've been moving around too much, right? So I kind of made it a goal for myself these next couple of days. I'm really just going to stay in the house. I want to grind. I want to get back into the grind. I feel unorganized. I feel like I got so much shit going on. Like I said, the cleaner came in. The place is clean. I have a couple things that probably need to get done, right? But I'm glad that I'm able to kind of walk into a new week in a clean environment and back home, right? I was supposed to go to Venice, Italy this week with my mom, right? But honestly, man, with everything happening, just to kind of give you a life update, right? My parents' crib, literally the foundation and the roof is caving in, right? And it's crazy because our house is pretty decent. It's a really good size. And it was crazy, my mom kind of texted me and she let me know. And, I'm always going to let you kind of have an insight of what it looks like as far as in my household. But my mom texted me, she told me, everything that it'll cost, right, to get it fixed and stuff like that. And man, it was a true blessing in itself, right? So just the foundation alone was going to be like, what, $12,000? I'm going to get the text for y'all so I can see. All right, cool. So look, there's my mom right here. So there's my mom right here, man. T-lady, as you can see, it's my top lady. Hello, dear, right? The foundation was $11,600, right? So the roof itself is about $10,000 or $12,000. The foundation alone was $11,000, right? And it's crazy because I always told myself, man, I wanted to be in a position to where, if my parents wherever go through something, I can, take off the plate. And that's the whole reason why I really even started day trading. I'm not here to brag or boast and stuff like that. I just got tired of situations happening in our family where, it's like, damn, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we never always had the money to fix it. We never always had the money to travel. We never always had the money to do things. And man, the true blessing of all this. And guys, for those who don't know, these last couple months, guys, I've had some crazy, just in general months as far as making money wise. I probably made the most money I've made in my life, right? Which I'm so grateful and thankful for, man. But I thought to myself, and I'm like, man, God's really been blessing me so much. And I understand why he is, right? It's because situations and stuff come up like this. And I feel like this is a test, right? It's a test because obviously, the money that's coming in and stuff like that, I've been in situations where it's came in and, and opportunities will present itself like that where, the stuff that God blesses me with, I'm supposed to be able to give and share that with others. You know what I'm saying? And the times I didn't, God would always take it away from me, right? And it's so crazy because I'm so connected with, who I am as a person, that I know for a fact when God puts things in my heart to do things and I don't do it, guess what? God just strips that. He takes it away. And in the industry I'm in with trading, right, God could take it away at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like that. So it was a dope experience, man, where, my mom, she let me know what's kind of going on, and she didn't really want to let me know, right, because she kind of knows where I have a lot on my plate, but I'm so blessed and so thankful that I told her that, hey, I'll take care of it, right? I ended up giving her about $12,000 in cash, right? Obviously, I'm not going to document me giving my mom, I just couldn't document that situation, but I ended up paying it for her, right? Which is a truly beauty and it's a true blessing. But man, I'm just so blessed to be in a position to where I can do that and be able to take off my parents' plate. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty about trading, right? It's a skill set that allows you to leverage money and make money very fast. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, for me, man, things are going good. So I feel like the true beauty about this shit is like, you get to a point where you grind and it's so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I've lost the words, man. Everything that's happening, I used to pray for this stuff. Like, I used to really pray to be in a situation I'm in right now. And every day I get to think about it, and I think, man, how could I ever open my mouth to ever talk down about my situation or ever get discouraged when everything that I told myself I wanted to do, I'm living in it. And I'm not perfect, and I know that, right? But I know that this is all possible with God, right? I remember, if I'm talking to the screen, if it's anybody that's listening from the screen, guys, if you're in a place right now where you just don't think there's a way out, you don't think there's hope, I want to tell you personally, look you in the eyes and tell you that it's possible, but you got to believe it. And it's the most loneliest, hardest road that you're going to go through, right? But you got to remain positive and you got to stay faithful. And I promise you, it gets better, right? And the only thing during those situations and those dark moments when I was second guessing myself on, trading, or I was losing my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because I would be losing trades and losing money, was the fact that I know God was putting me through the stuff for preparation, right? There's so many things that are kind of off limit for me now that I just can't do just because I know. There's so many things that are just off limit for me as a person that I know I just can't even do anymore just because of the respect I got for God. And you get to a place where you just grind every day. Every day you're grinding. Every day you're grinding. You don't look up to see the growth. This year has been definitely that for me, where I looked up and I said, man, you know what? This shit's actually working. This shit's actually working. And I don't lose sight of that. And, obviously, there's a lot, things could change, right? My situation can always change, right? But things are going good right now, right? And sometimes you got to take a moment to reflect and be able to appreciate what you have, right? I'm grateful that, my mom can come to me with stuff like that where, $20,000, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of money. But I'm thankful that I can pay $20,000 and I can still do everything I need to do. And I have the funds to do so, right? That's a blessing itself. So that's something that we're working on, man. We got the foundation going for the family home. And then we're gonna do the roof, which is dope too, right? That's gonna be next month, right? But man, I'm glad to be back in my space. This is where everything all started. This is where things are getting done, right? So what I'm gonna do today, I'm probably gonna look for some trades. I'm gonna get organized. Today's really just an organization day. I'm gonna write down everything that I need to do tomorrow, right? So I just flew back in, and it's crazy because I couldn't really vlog because I didn't have my Osmo, but I just flew back in. I'm back to Houston, right? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm really gonna just sit down and write down everything I need to do for the next day, right? How you win tomorrow is how you prepare the day before, right? When I was going through my worst moments, what I used to do, I used to journal everything that I needed to do done for the day, right? This could be something simple. This could be cleaning up the house, you know what I'm saying? Ironing clothes, taking the dog to a park, right? Every little small thing that was important, I used to write it down. How much money I wanted to make, or the things that I wanted to study, right? Things that I know that need to get done, right? Just keeping really everything just organized. I'd have a book like this and just keep it organized. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna write down everything as far as what I want to accomplish for tomorrow. I'm gonna set targets so that way tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going straight to it, right? No wasting time, no wasting movements, really just locking in, right? So hop on some charts, man, see what we got right now. I've been calling a couple signals for the group. That 505K challenge, we just started a new one, right? I'm going to be doing a 505K challenge build. I'm actually going to start my account tomorrow. I did start calling trades today. I haven't placed a trade in my $500 account tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I wanted to wait till I got home. The only trade I've took this week is the trade, let's see where I got right now, should be down right now. I'm down 1,000. So I got a fresh 50 in there. Yeah, the only trade that I took this week was an Ethereum buy and some AUD CHF. So I got these trades running right now, man. I'm down $1,000. I'm gonna let these play out. Just come with me on this day, man. This is a very insightful day because I'm gonna show y'all everything from full day in the life, routine, everything. Go to the gym, whole 6ix9ine mindset, everything I gotta do. Cool, so I'm in a sale right now for gold. Pretty simple concept. Let's see, I'm just kind of break it down real quick for you guys. Price is already bearish. See how we're getting this little range right here, kind of at the support level right here. Price is not going to buy off that. At least that's what I think it is. I want to see price kind of come down to this level right here. I'm going to be looking to get out of this trade very quickly. I'm not trying to be in this trade long. So I got a short position right there. I'm looking to be out of this trade at least by somewhere around 429. Like I said, once price kind of gets closer to the support level down here, then that's when price could potentially reverse out. But I'm not trying to be in this trade that long. I'm literally just in this trade. Right now we are up. I'm up $1,300. So I'm up $1,300. I'm about to adjust my TPs. This is like one of those quick setups that I see. I don't really need to be on there too long. So let's see how this plays out. It should be quick. This shouldn't be something where it's like an all day thing. This should be very, very fast. If price gets closer to 23.42, I'm not even gonna play with this. I'm gonna go support this down. And then my TP is right there. So I'm about to let this play out, man. Let's see how it goes. We're getting a little reversal, little reversal. That's cool, that's fine. Not worried too much. Man, guys, this is it. This is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We in the trade. Okay, it's cool. So we're starting to get some movement in the trade. We're getting the push that we're looking for, right? Price should not buy off the support. It should just sell. Up and down. It's up $1,300. Now I'm down, right? You're not getting flustered. We're not going against what we think. You know what I'm saying? We've accepted the risk. As long as price does not break over 342, then I'm gonna be done. But again, this right here, you see this kind of, bullish not bullish engulfing tweezer top. Typically, that can represent a continuation. So price will push up a little bit, and then we'll just get the continuation down. So let's see how it goes. I like what I see. I'm just gonna keep rocking with it. I want to see price start creeping down. If I get price creeping down right here, y'all going to see me add entries because that's the confirmation that price is selling, right? If price starts creeping down under 331, I'm going to start adding entries because I know I'm going to get a big push down at least to 328. And I can add entries on that with confidence, right? I can add entries on that with confidence because I know what price is doing at that point. Price is already doing the fake out. You know what I'm saying? If it buys now, cool. But once it starts working its way back down under to a level that I was already at, look at this. This is telling me that price is doing a fake out. And then I'll literally, be adding entries. Y'all gonna see me add entry. I'm about to show you if it does. So I'm waiting for price to get under that black line. Once price gets under this black line, right? That tweezer bottom that is trying to form, right? It's not a real, right? It's just a fake out for the continuation to the downside, right? You guys, it's a live account too. I might just trading some demo shit. So all I'm waiting for to add an entry is the price to creep under that 430.32 lane. If we get that push under that lane, I'm gonna add another entry and y'all gonna see. And then I should get a push down to 427. And then I move this 436 entry, move that one to break even, and then the 432 entry would be like my new entry that I'm risking now. What I'm doing in that situation, I've been protecting my capital. So I want to just see this thing sell right here. All I'm looking for is a sell under that black line. Let's see if we get it. Oh shit, what the fuck? I just fucked up. Ooh. Damn, I just took a loss. I put a buy instead of a fucking sell because I'm trying to navigate with one hand. That is not easy. Let's see. So we see we got the tweezer top, right? Look, peep. Look, we're getting what we want. Let's see if we get the push down. We need a push down. Under that black line, we're going to add an entry. Need a push down under that black line, we're going to add an entry. I suck at navigating with one hand. I literally lost like $150 because I accidentally pressed the buy. Luckily, okay, here we go. Like I said, I want to see price go below this level, right? It gotta go below under this 431. If it doesn't go under 431, that's cool. It's a buy, then I'll probably just lose the trade. But if it gets under 431, I can add my bag. I can add the real bag because that's price declaring to the downside. So guys, the whole purpose of trading, right, is keeping your mindset, right? So you see, guys, I'm fluctuating through $500, $300,000, back down to zero, down to negative, right? Guys, I don't give a fuck. Right, you do not want to put your emotions in this game. And this actually looks good. I want to call this in my group. This looks really good. I want to call this for my trading group. I'm gonna call this for my trading group. We're gonna sell gold, SL. This is gonna be 4344. Entry price is 4336. TP 4330, TP 4325. I see this tweezer top, man. I just called it for the Discord. Let's see if we get the push that we're looking for, man. I just feel like it's not ready to sell. We're in profit. Look, y'all about to see me, guys. Look, I want to see price continue to sell. That's what I want to see. So again, guys, what I'm gonna do is once this activates, I'm gonna move this to break even. So I'm about to really move this to break even now. Once we get an activation, I'll move this to break even. All right, cool. So we just minimize risk and move our SL to 4342 because based off of market structure, price needs to sell right now. If I'm not getting a sell right now, then it's not gonna work. I'm just so exhausted, guys. I've been traveling all week. This thing gotta tank now, or if not, it's gonna try to reverse up. All right, this is how I know I have a really good pending order because this is like the deciding factor. Because if it doesn't break under that level, then the pending order is not gonna activate. All right, cool. So we need to push down. I'm looking to get out of this trade after it does what it needs to do. Here we go. We got the push. TP1 smacked for the group. Right? Look at that. Look at that, fellas. Getting the push down that we're looking for, right? We should get one more push down. Up $3,000. Look, we should get one more push down. Come on. One more push down, and then we out. Boom. Got it. Not even gonna wait. Bow. Out of there. Look at that. $5,000. Y'all just see me walk y'all step by step through the whole process. Look at this. Come on. Y'all seen this step by step. Told the group, sell gold right here. Sell gold. Stop loss 43.44. Take profit. TP smacked, man. Let's go. I'll be bored as hell. Look at this. I told y'all shit. Come on, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Nah, I made 5,000, so I originally closed that early. If I would have held, that would have been $7,000, $8,000 a day. Easy. All TP smacked. Y'all just seen it. Guys, you see how I added another entry? Hey, there you have it, man. Listen, y'all seen it step by step. 5,000. Called it for the group, man. Now we done for the day. Lethal. Y'all just seen me run up $3,000 on this trade, $2,000 the day before. We're done. That is how you complete the day. Y'all literally just seen me step by step. I told y'all when I added another entry, I showed y'all from step by step. I showed y'all that. Let's kind of go into detail, right? So guys, remember, you know what I'm saying? Everything is market structure, right? Everything is market structure. What do I mean by that? Price is selling, right? So when price is in a trend and is selling, and then you get a tweezer bottom. This is a tweezer bottom. This could be considered a bit bullish engulfing. It's already in a selling trend. A bullish engulfing in a candlestick Bible, we're going to teach you that it's supposed to be a reversal. That's bullshit. Bullish engulfing in a selling trend is a continuation. All I did was get in right here, put my stop loss over this pin bar, and just ride it down. That's it. Y'all see me live. You know what I'm saying? Every time people say or talk about what I do, I just laugh because it's like, that is not. Y'all see me add an entry, right, when I was in drawdown. Y'all see my mind start set, my thought process of why I'm getting into the trade. And then on top of that, what did you see? You see me add a sell stop, right, at the right level, right? Everything step by step. That's not luck, right? Finished off the day with $5,000 live account. I'm blessed. What I'm actually going to do for you guys, right? I'm going to withdraw $5,000. So I'm coming here to my Genesis. So I already have 5,000 sitting in my wallet. I'm about to withdraw this real quick, pay myself. And guys, remember, everything I tell y'all to do, like, this is live. This is not no facade or anything like that. You see that? It's a live account, right? I already got 5,000 sitting in my wallet. I'm about to withdraw 5,000 and pay myself. All right, cool. So we finished some withdrawals for the day. As you can see right here, withdrew 4,700 earlier at 3 a.m. Then I withdrew $2,600. And then I withdrew $1,000, right? You know what I'm saying, guys? You know I never, just lie. So come right here, 4,000, 6,000 to 1,000. I spent $15,000 on. I used that to take care of the what was that? The roof for my parents' stuff that I was showing y'all, man. Well, I spent $12,000 with cash. I gave my mom $12,000 cash. So that one is for the foundation. You know, there's two parts. There's the roof. That was the foundation. That was $11,500, and then the roof. That one's somewhere more like $12,000, $13,000. So I just withdrew $14,500 for that one. So like I said, guys, y'all see me. I'm just using my day trading to take care of my expenses. Like I said, we got a couple things to do today. Really just got to eat. I got to hop on the charts, do some prep for next week. I'm gonna take a break from the trading day right now. So I go to the gym. I go gym workout, man. I need to get a really good workout in today. Okay, so now we're about to head to the gym, man. Get a good workout in. Trying to strad up. Summer's already started, or it's almost started, and I'm already behind. So right now I'm kind of fasting a little bit. I'm only eating one time a day. Me personally, I like not eating in the morning because what it does for me, it helps me think a little bit faster and think better. I feel like sometimes when I eat in the morning, it kind of just clogs up my mental thought process, and I'm not really able to make as fast decisions. So today's really a chill day, man. You know, sometimes like trading, one of the benefits about it is like you work so hard, man, so you can get your freedom back. But then once you get to the point, it's like sometimes you don't even know what to do with your time, guys. That's why I'm always really traveling. You know, it's just trying to see the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just sitting in this crib, just chilling, dude. Like that's why I love sometimes me teaching and helping people, because it gives me a sense of purpose. Because if I was just trading, it'd get super boring, right? Because I'll just be talking to myself all day. That's why I have to be moving around. I have to be meeting people. I like doing other business. I like getting into real estate. I like doing other things outside of trading, because it's like, what else am I going to do, right? And then this is coming from somebody that is naturally I naturally love working hard, right? I love working hard for the things that I want in life. You know, love working hard for the things that, make me happy. So it's kind of like I feel underachieved if I'm just sitting here at the crib doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's a blessing though, because I remember when things were different. So I never want to like get mad about it or talk bad about it, because I do love the fact that I'm chill, but it's easy to get complacent. It's very easy. As y'all can see, you know, I withdrew over what, $6,000, $7,000. Like me personally, guys, I trade, and like whether I'm winning or losing, like I'm down $2,000 right now. I am currently down $2,200 right now, right? And it's dope because I'm not even thinking about it, right? But guys, for me, I learned too. I like to withdraw on the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to sit there and just, you know what I'm saying, not see any funds. I think I do better when I'm just withdrawing as time is going on. You see what I'm saying? So I'm excited, man, to see how it goes. People don't understand, man, the biggest thing is the people that's in your corner. You know, when you're going through something, or when you're going through, you know, when sometimes you need a reminder of just who you are as a person, and you need a reminder of the path or journey that you're on. And it's always good to be surrounded by people, right, that remind you of that and that speak life into you, right? I remember when I first started trading and stuff like that, you know, I had my brother, thankfully, man, when I was literally, you know, getting to a super dark place where even times I even thought about, you know, ending everything, right? Honestly speaking, because, you know, I was just had such a down moment. My brother was there, that was speaking life into me, and he was telling me that, you know, I couldn't quit on this, and this is something that, you know, I had to just keep pursuing. And if I gave up on this, I'd give up on everything, right? I remember when I finished up my last practice after being moved to the practice squad in my senior year, which is kind of crazy because I was an All-American football player. I went from All-American my freshman year to being a practice squad member my senior year. And it was a very, very humbling experience. And it was crazy because during that moment, I remember, you know, I see my name wasn't on the depth chart going into my senior year, and I'd worked all hard, super hard. I put my last into my senior year season because I wanted a chance to go to the NFL, and I wanted to prepare myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I really truly believed that I had the skill set to do that. And I worked super hard that off season. So actually, you know, going into our first practice to prepare for our first game, and then looking at the depth chart and then seeing my name was not on the depth chart, from being a freshman All-American, being a starter for 2.5, 3 years, to my senior year, I'm not even on the depth chart. I'm on practice squad. Man, dude, that was the most humbling experience I've ever went through. And that was a life-changing moment for me. And I remember the first person I called during that time was my brother. And he told me, he was like, man, bro, you know, there's two ways you can look at this, right? You can give up on your dreams, and you can give up on the fact that, you know, hey, you were a senior year, you're on a practice squad, you're probably not going to get any good reps, you're probably not going to see the field, and you could just give up on your dreams. Or you could say, you know what, it doesn't matter what you throw at me, it doesn't matter what I'm going through at the moment, it doesn't matter how y'all treat me, it doesn't matter what adversity I have to come, I got to attack this today, right? And I can't look at the scoreboard, I can't pay attention to what other people got going on. I need to get better every single day. Whether I'm on practice squad, whether I'm the first team, where I'm first on the depth chart, or I'm second on the depth chart, it doesn't matter. My brother spoke life into me at my worst moment, right? Because I seen my dreams crashing down. And at that moment, I really wanted to quit. But I thought to myself, and he told me, he said, you know, if you give up on your dreams right now, I want you to know that every day adversity comes, you're going to give up like a bitch again, right? It was very straightforward and straight cutthroat, right? Basically, he told me that if I bitch out now, I'm going to be a bitch forever. Excuse my language, right? But what do I mean by that, and why does that matter? At that moment, I literally dedicated everything in that situation to becoming my best version of myself, even when the odds were stacked against me. I ended up within 2 weeks becoming a starter, right? For one game. Starter for one game, right? That I didn't do good in. And then I never seen the field again my senior year, right? But the lessons that I learned from the situation, man, it has took me to where I'm at now, right? I don't give up on things because of that situation, that scenario, right? When everything and the odds are stacked against you and or people are doubting you and you have every reason to quit, that's when you got to show up for yourself the most, right? When my boys is going through some stuff, man, mentally, I'm sure y'all a message with blocking his name, but this is what's important, right? So one of my boys, man, I'm not showing you a name or anything like that. It's dope, you know, having friends like this in your corner, man. You know, so basically he was kind of going through some stuff where, you know, he didn't really kind of know what direction to go into. And I just gave him some words of encouragement, right? And this is what he said to me. Brother, this is big. This is bigger than money. You have an impact on people's minds. I can't thank you enough for the times you poured into me. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for reminding me of who God called me to be, just to be my best self and to make the right choices every single day. That right there, man, listen, that is why I wake up every single day with a sense of purpose, and that gives me fulfillment in what I do every day, right? I may not be able to help people to my degree, but if I can help change people's mindset and perspective and make them think different and make them feel better about themselves and promote self-development, right? Especially everything that I went through, right? I went through the fire. God put me through so much to get to where I'm at right now. And again, I truly believe that he did that because now, right, I get to pour into other people, right? I get to speak life into other people when things are going bad in their life, all right? And I know how to handle situations, right? Every situation that God put me through, I can speak on that and I can help people with that. My friends call me and they're going through a hard time. Maybe, the money's low, right? Or maybe, what I'm saying, they had a death in their family, or maybe, they don't even know what to do as far as the next stage. I know exactly what to tell them, or I know what to speak life into them about because I had to go through that. Luckily I had my brother to pour into me. So for me, it's just doing the exact same thing, right? Each one teach one, or reach one teach one. I don't know what they said to call it, but I think they said pay it forward or some shit like that. But this is why it's so important to have people in your corner, man, that always are pushing you to do the good things, right? They always have your back. They're always supporting you, right? That when you call on their name, they can reach out to you, they can help you, they can speak words of positivity, and they can speak life into your dreams and your goals, right? Because if you have people surround you that are negative, then guess what? They're gonna say some bad shit to you, but they're not gonna say, just give up on your dreams or just give up on this and this. And then guess what? In your mind, you're gonna say, fuck it. If this person's telling me to do this, if this person's telling me that, hey, this is not gonna work out for me, or this and this and this, somebody you look up to, then guess what? You're gonna stop believing your dreams. You're gonna stop actually applying yourself to try to get to the next level, right? So I leave yourself with this, man. Who you surround yourself with is the biggest thing. I started surrounding myself with people that wanted to get to the next level, people that were millionaires, that are doing better than me financially, people that have own businesses, people that were talking about getting money, not fucking with bitches. I don't got time for that, right? Anybody that deals with me, they know how serious I am about about my day-to-day, right? If you want to change your outside surroundings, you need to change the people around you first. I had to stop hanging out with people that had no goals and no ambitions. People that walk through life as if you get a redo with this shit. Because you don't get a redo, right? This is it, right? I had to surround myself with people that were trying to get to the next level. People that are like, okay, hey, you know what? $5,000 a month is not enough. Going to the club, partying and shit like that, that's cool, that's okay. But guess what? That shit's not okay when, damn, you gotta make rent the next month and now you're figuring out how to make rent, right? I don't want to be around that. I don't want a lifestyle like that, right? I want to be around some people that are getting money, getting to the bag, going, talking about God, right? Trying to get to the next level, and most of all, trying to be the best version of yourself. That is how you're going to get to the next level. That is what you're going to do, right? But it all starts in the mindset, though. Who you are when you're not when nobody's looking. Who you are when nobody's looking is your character, right? I want to make sure whenever I am going out there into the world, when I speak on anything, right, I actually know what I'm saying. This is why it's so important, guys. Your day-to-day habits are going to be the most important thing, right? How you show up for yourself every day. The life that you live on a day-to-day basis. What you do behind closed doors. How hard on yourself every day, right? You gotta have your goals set down. If you want to see a direct improvement in your life, guys, the first thing that helped me is I started writing down my day-to-day habits every single day, right? So what do I mean by that, right? You see this board right here? This board right here, perfect example. I would literally go to a board like this, right? Or sheet of paper, and I would write down basic things, right? Tasks that I need to get done for the day, right? And this could be something simple, right? This could be, okay, hey, I gotta clean my clothes, right? Gotta clean my clothes. I gotta wash dishes, right? Things that I know that is going to improve my current situation or it's gonna improve my environment, right? You gotta write down every little thing, right? I have to go to the mall. I gotta go to the mall today, right? Then go to the gym. Then let's say I wanted to read the Bible for the day, right? Let's say today in my trading, I wanted to make $400. I have a plan, $400 today trading. I wanted to meal prep, get a passport, right? Just simple tasks every single day, right? Simple tasks every single day that I write down, right? If you want to see a direct improvement in your life, then this is what you're going to do, right? After you complete the task, you're going to go down the list, right? Okay, cool. I clean my clothes, right? Well, actually, the first thing you want to do, you want to write down the importance, right? Let's say cleaning my clothes is one of the important things. Right? I'm gonna find 3 things that are important that I have to get done. I'm gonna do those things first, right? Gotta do my meal prep, gotta clean my clothes, need to get my passport done today. Those are my first 3 things I do, and then everything after that is like a checklist. All throughout the day, I just go do the next thing. All throughout the day, I go do the next thing. All throughout the day, I just click it off. I just check out the board. Now, what I'm doing, guys, every single time I check something off, for me, guys, I'm feeling a sense of accomplishment. I'm feeling a sense of, damn, okay, I'm actually doing something with my day. The worst is going through your day, right? And this is what I struggle with. The worst is going through your day and not knowing what to do. I get like a mental fog, right? Waking up and not knowing what I'm supposed to do for the day, right? And then what it does, it affects me because then I start procrastinating, right? I find myself scrolling on Instagram, doing things that are wasting time. Guys, when I was broke, I literally did this every single day. Now, do I do it to the same extent now? No, because my days are a little bit more sporadic. When I was going through that season of humbling, when God humbled me, right? The season when I was 50,000 credit card debt. When I escaped, I had no room for error, right? No time for error, right? I could not waste my time on things that were not going to get me closer to my goals or self-development or get me to the next level. So what did I do? I write every little thing down, every task down, right? Because when you write something down, you're 67% chance that you're most likely going to do it, right? So I'll write everything down and I'll literally come through my thing. I'll check it off, check it off, check it off, check it off. And then I look myself at the end of the day and be like, damn, everything I told myself I was going to do, I did that for the day. So guess what? I feel good about myself. The reason why sometimes you may not feel good about yourself, right, is because you feel like you're not getting things done, right? You feel like you're not productive, right? But how are you going to get productive? You get productive when you write down things that need to get done throughout your day. You write it down on a board, you write it down on a sheet. I would take a picture of this board, right? If God forbid I had to leave, right, leave the crib, and I'll go through the list and I'm still doing that. And you'll look up, guys, you'll start beating things in record time. Then what you do, you write down things that you want to get done for the month. Okay, for the month, I want to make $8,000, right? But these are realistic goals, right? Okay, cool. What am I going to do to make $8,000? That means I need to be making 2K every week. What task do I need to do? What job do I need to pick up that makes 2K every week actually achievable? Make another month goal. What's another good month goal? Another good month goal would be, okay, hey, I want to, maybe I want to lose 10 pounds or lose 3 pounds, lose 5 pounds on the month. That means, guess what? I need to be losing 1.2 pounds a week. So now guess what? How did that tailor in? Okay, well shit, if I'm meal prepping every single day, that's giving me a higher chance to hit this goal, right? And guys, this is not like, this is not rocket science. You see this shit all the time, but guys, I promise you this shit works. And I did this shit when I was $50,000 of credit card debt. And I'm gonna keep talking about it because that right there was a season that I had to go through that changed my life, right? So if you feel like you're not procrastinating or you don't know what to do, and you feel like maybe trading in general, right? This can be tailored to trading. Study 2 hours out your day, right? You can make this all tailored to trading, right? This is going to improve your life drastically, guys. I promise you. And then over time, you just start adding more things on the list. It can be small things, and you just keep crossing it off. And now in your mind, you're telling yourself you're doing stuff, and you feel better about your day. When you go to sleep at night, you feel like you got shit done. And then this is the hack. You don't wait until the day of to do this list, right? You do it the night before. All right, cool. So we're about to get a little workout in, man. Remember I told you I was down $2,000? Well, guess what, guys? I am down $4,000. I'm in some gold buys. I'm down $4,000 as we speak right now. But I caught this crazy trade. I couldn't even record it. And I made some good money from it. So we're just literally letting this thing rock out, man. This is crazy. chilling in the land, man. Like every day I wake up, I'll be like, damn, I forget that I'm in a Lamborghini. Because I never would imagine me being in a Lamborghini. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was looking at this other trader. His name's Trade by Sai. I see his analysis, and he basically has that gold is gonna buy. This is kind of crazy, but he put on his page that gold is gonna buy. It's what? I'm looking to see what his entry is right now, but he has 100 lot on there. You know, I'm not really in the discussion or worrying about whether, you know, what he has going on is real or not. It's not really my business. But, you know, his analysis is pretty decent. His entry point is 43.47. Right now, we are in, he has 100 lot, which is pretty crazy, right? Because if that was a standard that he's down, if it was a standard, he'd be down $5,000. So 100 lot, that means he's down $500,000 right now. Because right now price is at 42.487, which is not bad, because, you know, if this guy is, you know, down 500,000, I got a better entry than him right now. So I mean, oh, actually it's shooting up. So as y'all can see right now, guys, I'm in this trade right now. I was just down $4,000, so now I'm down $3,000. But I'm curious to see how this trade rocks. Now I'm down $6,000. This is really crazy, honestly. I do see a buy though. I could be wrong, but I do see a buy. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, I'm cool with that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go! I told y'all! Yo, this is why you trust your analysis. Y'all just seen me, I was down $7,000. Now I'm up $5,000, man. This is what it is about, man. You cannot fold. I took a small loss. Now what I'm about to do, I'm about to close a little bit, right? And I'm gonna let the rest run. If I'm right, man, gold's gonna buy all day. But we just secured some profit, man. But listen, guys, this is what it's about, man. You cannot be discouraged when things come to you. Losses come with the game, but you gotta trust yourself to the highest degree. You're gonna lose along the journey, but how you believe, how you handle adversity, how you handle discomfort is what's going to be the deciding factor on whether you're not gonna get to the next level. Do not look at drawdown as it's a bad thing. Remember, if you plan on being a 5-figure, if you plan on being a 6-figure, if you plan on being a 7-figure trader, you are going to go into drawdown, and every year or every day, the drawdown may get higher and higher and higher as you continue to reach that next level. You can't be a 7-figure trader, right? I want to be a 7-figure trader someday. I am not a 7-figure trader. I've not made 7 figures trading. I'm going to be a 7-figure trader someday. So guess what? I got to be prepared that I could be in 6 figures worth of drawdown. I could be in high 5 figures worth of drawdown. That's what it is. You cannot get blessed with being a 7-figure trader and not go through drawdown. You cannot be blessed being a 6-figure trader and not go through drawdown of 5 figures, right? In order to get to that next level, understand that you are going to have to prepare yourself. Guys, this is preparation. I'm down $7,000, but I didn't fold. I didn't complain. I didn't cry, right? I looked at it as preparation for where I'm going. Stop focusing on where you're at now. Focus on where you're going and who you need to become to get where you need to be. And the results will always pan out. I used to ask myself, how would I be in a Lamborghini before 30, right? Instead, I prepared myself every single day so that when the opportunity comes, I'm able to capitalize and I'm able to take advantage. I had to change who I was as a person. Change who you are as a person, right? Become the best version of yourself and everything else will follow. The more emphasis I focused on me, the more time I put towards myself, the more times I put towards my goals, everything started to work. But the moment I start focusing on other people, the moments I start letting distractions win, remember, the moment I started letting procrastination win, it deterred me away from my goals. Guys, let this be motivation. You can do this too, right? This is just a number on the screen. It doesn't mean nothing. You got to detach yourself away from the money. If you want to be a next level trader, you need to detach yourself from the money. This does not mean nothing. I am up $5,000. This does not mean anything. All that matters is I'm locked in with myself and I believe in myself. And I'm prepared for war. I'm prepared for battle. In case things don't go out, I'm able to win and go on life with the next day. You got to be prepared to go through life the next day and be able to handle any adversity that comes your way. Excuse my little speech. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited. I got a drawdown. Ah, fuck that. I need that little speech for myself though. Look at the smile. The smile is just different now. Yeah. 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 Look at that handsome man. Man, don't be fooled. Don't let niggas tell you that money don't make a difference. Yes, it does. Because I promise you, I had some nice teeth. But listen, with these teeth, no regrets. They shaved my shit down, but I don't give a fuck. Alright, cool. So now we're at HEB. I'm back on my diet. This is what I'm eating right now. Eating salmon, right? All I'm gonna be eating is salmon. We got spinach, we got blueberries, we got pineapples, right? And then shit, that's it. I mean, we're about to get some like Greek yogurt, and then shit, that's all I'm eating for the week. Yo, so everything matters, man. From the food that you put in your body to, you know, what you're drinking on a day-to-day basis, right? All that shit affects your trading, right? And people don't even realize that. That's why I eat healthy. I'm not eating healthy, you know, just because I want to eat healthy. I'm eating healthy because I understand when I'm not eating healthy, then I get a lot sluggish. And when I get sluggish, then my brain is not firing at the right levels. So now I'm not able to react on time or able to do things at the speed that I need to do, especially with my trading. My trading was way worse when I wasn't putting the right foods in my body, right? Because now at that point, I'm not making smart decisions. I'm not reacting fast enough, right? Your mental is the most important aspect of your trading, right? So for me, that's something I want to protect at all costs. I'm never going to let anybody or anything jeopardize my mental, right? I always want to make sure I'm locked in and I'm focused and I'm doing the right type of things for the long term, right? I have done shopping for the week. That's it. I really feel like when I'm like traveling and moving around and stuff like that, that's the only really time that my diet's messed up. But like when I'm at home and I'm just chilling, I literally can eat something like this all day and shit, that shit will last me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's so crazy. I literally, on the way of even coming here, I literally scratched my rims. Like, this shit's pissed me off. The first, I think I showed you on the other video, right? Look. I think I showed y'all in the other video. Look, I literally scratched the rims. Oh my God. So the first one that happened to me, then the second one, look at this. Somebody did this. I didn't do this shit. I used to trip off shit like that, man, but listen, you know, there's more to life than, you know, stuff like this. Like, I'm wrong, I'm thankful and grateful, but I'm not gonna beat myself up about something that. Now, the second one, that was my fault, right? Look, the first time I scratched my rims, that wasn't my fault. I had no control over that, so I'm not about to kill or beat myself up about that. Second time that just happened right now, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Now, the two ways, you know, like I said, back in the day, shit like that would probably just fuck up my whole day, right? But now, I'm not even worried about that. Right, there's bigger things to worry about. That stuff is fixable. Things that I have no control over, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to stress myself about that. And I think that's the difference between my mindset now. Is, you know, as you go through life, you start realizing if you have no control over it, there's no reason to stress on it, right? If things are fixable, it can be done. Is it annoying? You know, is that rim worth $4,000 or $5,000? Yeah. But how is that going to help me now? If I go let that ruin my day, guess what? I'm going to go let that affect my trading, affect, you know what I'm saying, how I approach the day. You see what I'm saying? And that right there, as far as my day-to-day, is more important than anything. Keeping my mental sanity is a priority, right? So, yeah, that's just some things that I learned with, but let's check on these last trade. I was in gold. Y'all see me close out. We're gonna check on this last trade right now, and then, so we are up $3,000. We're up $3,000. Y'all see me when I was down $7,000 or down $6,000. Now we're floating $3,000. Y'all see me close out $4,000. Check the history. I'm trying to multitask. I think I'm up on the day. I'm up $5,000. Which is not bad as far as closed out profit. That's not bad at all. Listen, guys, hey, that's just a normal day in the life of what it's like, man. Practically, I'm done for the day. But listen, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all just kind of learned something as far as, you know, a mindset on how to attack certain things, man. But listen, there's nothing that you can't do in this life, bro. I'm showing y'all my day-to-day, showing y'all what it looks like. But like I said, man, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Appreciate all the support, all the messages, man. I'm glad I'm able to bring y'all on this journey with me.